being billed as the biggest shake-up of the state's energy sector since the disaggregation of the Hydroelectric Commission. In just over 18 months' time, Tasmanians will be able to choose where they buy their power. Here's state political reporter Brad Markham.
It's a radical shake-up which will reshape the state's electricity industry.
This is by far the best way forward in terms of achieving the downward pressure on prices.
The overhaul will see Aurora Energy carved up. Its customer base will be sold to 2 or 3 competing interstate companies, giving people a choice of power provider by January 2014. Aurora's remaining poles and wires business will be combined with Transend.
The merger of those two businesses will ensure that we make savings.
Economists believe the sell-off could generate a pre-election war chest of up to $200 million for the government.
That is not the motivating factor with respect to this reform process.
Changes will also be made to the way electricity prices are calculated. The cash-strapped government has now revealed it'll spend big to soften the impact of price hikes in July.
In the first instance, the $37 million will effectively be a hit on the bottom line of the budget going forward.
It'll eventually be funded by Hydro Tasmania's carbon tax windfall. But the government's rejected an expert panel's recommendations to stop Hydro Tasmania from selling the power it generates by setting up new state-owned businesses to do the job.
And the cost of actually providing that is significant.
Hydro's wholesale market activities will instead be overseen by the economic regulator. The sweeping reforms have divided the cabinet.
We've got 2 cabinet ministers walking out on what Lara Giddings says is the most important reform in energy for decades.
Our view is that we don't have the data necessary to make a fully informed decision. We're not going to be rushed on this.
The reforms will lead to job cuts, but it's unclear how many.
These reforms are likely to impact people in our energy business, some of the senior people in our distribution business.
The government's confident introducing competition will provide price relief, but just how much is a question it can't answer. Brad Markham, ABC News.